Alright there, corner dwellers. Well, now I'm about to talk to you about a crush. Anyway, I'm about to tell you about this crush I had on this one girl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, she was so awesome. She wasn't a really girly girl, and I could appreciate that. You know, she wore her regular, flowing, easy flow stuff, sweatpants, everything. And I really liked that about her because she wasn't trying to put on any airs or anything. And I appreciated that for real. But when she did get dressed up all girly, she was hot too. So, yeah, that's just the way it was and everything. Now, I had a class with this girl. I had biology with her. And I know you're probably thinking, oh, shoot, Speck, you in biology with her? Yeah, it's not all that deep. In biology, in public school, you're learning more about plants than anything else, and they can asexually reproduce. So, it's like, okay, we're talking about some doggone plants that masturbate, basically. It's like, okay, whatever. But sometimes in this class we would have labs. But the days we didn't have lab, we had study hall instead. Well, the day before, the teacher assigned this crossword for us to do. And of course it was all biology related and everything. So I'm like sitting there, I'm like, cool, whatever. And I did it when I got home. Because, it's extra credit, so what do you want? You know what I'm saying? So, and needless to say, I could use as much help as I could get. But anyway, I was in there the next day. We didn't have lab. And I was sitting in there. I was glancing at her every few minutes because, oh wow, I just love looking at her. She was just so awesome, for real, and everything. And while I was looking back down at my desk doing whatever I was doing, she was like, hey, Speck. I'm like, uh-huh. Immediately I shot up. I'm like, yeah, what's happening? And she was like, do you have the biology crossword done? I'm like, oh yeah, I got it. Here it is right here. And she was like, can I take a look at it? I'm like, sure. And I started to pass it over. There was only like 5 people in the entire study hall. Seriously. 5 people and then the teacher up there. And she was like, oh no, wait a second, I'll come to you. And then she asked the teacher if she could. He was like, oh yeah, sure, go ahead, do you. So she came over, and like I said, there's like plenty of empty desks. There's 5 people in the entire study hall. One sitting all the way over there, one sitting all the way over there, blah blah blah. That's the way things went. And she got there, and she was like, hey, thanks a lot. I'm like, hey, no problem. And I was handing her the extra credit sheet. She was like, oh, no, just leave it on your desk there. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. Now, what happened next made me the happiest dude in the world, okay, because I'm sitting right there. She leans over and starts copying vigorously all the answers on this little crossword. Now, I know that doesn't sound like much, but let me tell you something. This girl was top heavy, okay? And while she's copying so vigorously, I'm sitting there getting but much faster. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Because these that I'm experiencing, these are not from her arms. No. Not from her head. She's not headbutting me. But something is hitting me. And like I said, she was top heavy. And it was beautiful. Those had to be the softest, most most beautiful breasts I've ever felt in my life. Yes. It was just wonderful. And I was like, wow. I was smiling bigger than my mask here, okay? I mean, seriously, that's how deep it was. And once she got all done, she smiled and said, okay, thanks a lot. I'm like, no problem. No problem at all. She does not know what she did to me right there in that course of like a minute at the most, because she was copying fast as heck too. So I'm like, oh yeah, I was floating after that. But it didn't dawn on me then, but you know how hindsight is. It's like 2020 afterwards. It didn't dawn on me then. She could have sat at any desk around me, okay? But she purposely chose to do it over my shoulder. Why is this? It never dawned on me that this could have had certain, certain qualities about it that I just wasn't paying attention to. And this is what happens when you're a loner. When you're a loner, you do not believe anybody can actually like you back. Okay? She could have done all of that, but she purposely wanted to be right there over my shoulder, letting her knockers hit me. And yeah, it just didn't dawn on me then. But I had wind of something. So one day, because it didn't just end right there, one day I went to the store and saw that these Hershey's Kisses were on sale. And I'm like, okay, these are on sale. Sweet. So I picked up a bunch of bags of them, because I'm not really a chocolate eater. I know, I eat everything else bad for me, but not chocolate, So anyway, I went and got some Hershey's Kisses and everything, and I asked her, I'm like, hey, babes, do you like Hershey's Kisses? She was like, yeah, I like them. I'm like, cool, then here you go. And I gave her a bag of them and everything. She was like, oh, wow, thanks. I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. I acted all cool on the outside. On the inside, I'm like, yes, 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 and everything. So anyway, I'm just sitting there and everything. We had a lab this time, but we had we had the break in between. That's where people are transported to their other classes and everything. She looked back and told me, hey, Spec, I like this candy, but next time give me the ones with nuts in them. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, cool. Now, see, Mr. Innocent here didn't realize that she was saying she wanted the goods. I was green as a pool table and twice as square, okay? I just did not pay attention to it because I thought she was just saying something funny for her friends, because she was a popular girl. I was a complete loner, and I didn't think there was any way this hot, popular girl actually liked me. I didn't think it was a thing. But, oh my goodness, now that I think about it, that she said that in particular, looking directly at me and everything. Oh, she could have been mine. She'd probably be my wife right about now. Oh, I'd probably have like tons of kids right now. Oh my goodness, why didn't I pick up on those signals? Well, I know why I didn't, because I didn't think anybody liked me. I was always the guy people made fun of, not the one that people actually liked. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Damn, this could have been over. I probably wouldn't be lonely right now. And I would have had my woman. She was so hot. Damn. Oh, this is annoying. This is so crazy right now. Oh, man. Damn.
Okay, we're going to stop it right here before Spectre has a complete and total meltdown. So, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button like it owes you money, because it's already black. Make it blue. And If you enjoy hanging with Spectre, hit the subscribe button and that little bell right next to it, because you'll definitely know when he uploads again. And drop a comment. He would love to hear from you. So on that note, that is Spectre 531 fading away.